All I can say is that my life is pretty plain.
I thought you were going to keep going.
I like drinking Mike's Harder on the podcast, yeah. And now I'm drunk.
The song's called Mistakes Were Made.
Guys, welcome to the Real Awkward Podcast. My name's Andy.
I'm Amanda.
I am still Ashley.
Yay! If Ashley seems a little off today, guys, she is downing a tall boy.
That's not a tall boy.
Harder lemonade.
It's a baby boy.
It's a baby
16
boy.
fluid ounces.
We had a baby eats a boy.
I specifically said do not get the tall one. If that's all they have, do not purchase.
You're right. I did not grab that for you. So, guys, you clicked on the thumbnail. You know what we're about to get into, and we're really excited because I like this actress a lot. But Amanda, can you tell our audience what a street cred is?
So a street cred is where we pull up somebody's IMDb credits, start at the bottom, work our way to the top. Now we're here.
Now we here.
And then we are going to go over everything they've done. Some stuff we've heard about, some stuff we haven't heard about, some stuff Andy's going to relate to a video game, some stuff Andy's going to tell us if he's seen it based on when it came out in his life.
Was I 8? We don't know.
We don't know. We'll see what happens.
I love it. And then who are we doing? Nobody? Nobody knows who we're doing?
Come on, Amanda, be blunt.
Emily Blunt.
Yay!
Mrs.
Barbara Brown.
Krasinski. Not Barbara Brown.
Oh.
She's in a different episode.
We need to do a street cred about Barbara Brown. No, guys, today's street cred episode is all about, I almost said Barbara Brown. It's about Emily Blunt. I feel like she's really came onto the scene over the last, I would say 10 years or so, 10, 15 years, maybe 10. She has some pretty awesome movies that are even more recent, but I'm excited to go through this filmography that Ash has pulled up in front of her and find out how many movies I haven't seen.
I don't have the filmography pulled up in front of me.
What?
Because we're going to talk about her bio first.
Oh, okay. Bio.
Blunt, Miss Blunt, was born on February 23rd, 1983 in Roehampton, southwest London, England. The second of 4 children in the family of Joanna Mackey, a former actress and a teacher, and Oliver Simon Peter Blunt, a barrister.
What's a barrister?
What's a barrister, Amanda?
I thought that was like a judge, like a barrister judge.
All right.
Hey, Google,
Googs.
let's find out.
Enhance.
I'll continue.
Enhance.
Her grandfather was Major General Peter Blunt, and her uncle is MP Crispin Blunt.
So, a barrister.
That's a lot of blunts. Sorry, what's a barrister?
A lawyer entitled to practice as an advocate, particularly in the higher courts.
Oh,
right.
Good job.
So Emily Blunt had a stammer since she was 8 years old, and her mother took her to relaxation classes, which did not do anything. She reached a turning point at 12 when a teacher cleverly asked her to play a character with a different voice and said, "I really believe in you." And Blunt ended up using a northern accent, and it did the trick, and her stammer disappeared.
Wait, where did she grow up?
In London.
Oh, snap. I always forget when actors are like Australian or European.
Not American.
Yeah, because they always use American accents in the films, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden they talk in an interview, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
What?
You know who I always forget? Toni Collette.
Oh,
She never
right.
uses an accent,
Yep.
but she's not American.
Nope.
Every role.
This is true.
Any Hoosers. Shall we begin?
Oh, that's the bio? That's it.
That was
okay, got
it.
it. You ended at 12 years old or
Her
something
stammer
like that.
went away.
Okay, got it. All right.
All she needed was somebody to
Google
believe
it.
in her.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So tell me one of her first roles. By the way, Ash doesn't do TV shows, right? On a street cred?
No.
And you don't do little commercials
No,
and stuff. So this is
wrong.
just
Wrong.
Wait, so you do?
The TV shows are not listed until the TV show ends.
Right. Okay.
'Kay.
Got it.
Okay.
Wrong.
Number 1. Warrior Queen.
That's my favorite Emily Blunt film.
What
Henry the. Oh,
sorry, what year are we starting? Like what year?
she
is
started in
this?
2003. So she was 20,
Okay.
20 years old. Henry VIII.
Was that with Eric Bana? Or is that the other Boleyn
You're
girl?
thinking of the other Boleyn girl.
Okay, got it. Whoops.
She was in an episode of a show called Foyle's War, an episode of Poirot. Her next movie was My Summer of Love.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
6 episodes of Empire.
Wait. Oh, I know Empire.
Yeah?
Was that like HBO? Like an HBO series?
I don't know.
But that would have only made her what, like 22? Because you said she started when she was 20.
Yeah.
She was pretty young in the role.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Strange Case of Sherlock Holmes and Arthur Conan Doyle.
Ooh, have you seen that yet? You're a Sherlock fan. You both are.
I don't think I've seen that one. I'd have to
Okay.
like see the front cover and like.
Right.
Was it?
Okay.
It wasn't a movie, was it?
I feel like it was a BBC
Oh,
thing.
One BBC, two BBC.
So probably didn't see it.
yeah, probably not.
Gideon's Daughter.
Gideon's Daughter is another film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Irresistible.
Simply irresistible.
She's
And her first
so
blockbuster.
fine.
There's no telling where the money went. Sorry, we're talking about
Do you
Emily
want to
Blunt.
keep singing, or do you want me to talk about her first blockbuster?
No. Amanda and I are good on what was that? Robert Plant? No, not Robert Plant. Wait, was it Robert Plant?
I think so.
nodding.
Yeah,
Okay, sorry.
that's what I was
Wait.
going with.
Yeah, wait, Irresistible, and then what was the next movie?
The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh,
Oh,
girl.
and wait, wasn't she the mean girl or something in that one?
I don't
the
know
ass-
who she was. I'd have to go back and watch it.
Okay, I've never seen it, but I know like Anne Hathaway's the main girl, and then it's Meryl Streep
Yeah.
as the other lady, right? There's like
Yeah.
the other girl who's like her assistant or something.
Her character's
Yeah.
name is Emily, so that's leaving me in the dark.
I think
I
she's
don't
like
know.
I think she works for the Cruella de Vil lady. Like I think
believe
she
you.
works
Got
for
it.
her.
Okay, fair
All
enough.
right.
So that was like the first blockbuster hit
Yeah.
that we know, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her next movie is called Wind Chill. Amanda Clicky Clicky.
Yeah, sorry.
Amanda clicky clicky, yeah.
And then the Jane Austen Book Club. Didn't see that one?
I've heard of that. I don't think I ever saw it.
I think I remember it on Blockbuster shelves. 'cause
I was
it came
gonna
out
say.
2007.
I was gonna say. I feel like it came out when we were at Blockbuster.
But it was definitely one of those where I'm like, skipping that.
Skipping
Oh yeah,
it.
Little Women, Pride and Prejudice, like
Right.
not my kind of movie.
You're like next.
No, thanks.
Very much that.
Yeah. Her next movie was Dan in Real Life.
Oh,
Wait.
I've seen that.
Steve Carell?
Steve Carell, yeah.
Was she the
Wasn't that also
the daughter or something?
Dane Cook? Was he in that?
I don't remember. I remember Dane Cook when he like
Yeah, he was.
came to prominence, like he was in Employee of the Month. Like that was the first one that like was the big deal for him. So was that before? Because I thought that was his big breakout film, him and Dax Shepard.
I don't know.
I mean, I know we're not doing a Dane Cook street cred here, but
I mean,
Let me
why
take a
not? It would be a
detour.
quick one.
yeah, let's,
Fair. Employee of the Month came out in 2006, and
Okay.
Dan in Real Life came out in 2007.
okay, yeah. See, so
Yeah.
Dane Cook was kind of up there at the time. So I
Yeah.
remember that. Was Dan in Real Life even? Was it a comedy?
It was supposed to be a comedy, but it was really depressing.
It was like a
Was it
dramedy.
yeah,
Like, I think Steve Carell was Dane Cook's brother, and like Dane Cook was like the successful one, and Dan in Real Life, like he just couldn't get things right.
You know what's weird? That 2006 to like 2008 phase was like all of these indie comedy film like focus features
Yeah.
like created them.
Yeah.
And they always were a little off. And
Yeah.
like sometimes they'd hit, but sometimes they would just be kind of like it's almost like the writing was like vanilla
Yeah.
on it. So
Yeah.
Well, wasn't
anyway,
the front
okay,
wasn't
okay.
the front cover of that like a Steve Carell like sideways on a stack of pancakes or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty
Yeah.
iconic actually, like
Yeah.
remembering that cover.
I just
So-
remember it being really depressing.
Well, and I don't remember Emily Blunt's character in
Nope.
it. So she
No.
must have been a love interest to either Dane Cook or a
she
daughter,
or
like
just a random side character.
Steve
Who
Carell's
knows?
daughter. But
Well, I just remember that movie, and the only thing I really remember of it was like the ads and everything. Even the front cover made it look like it was going to be a comedy, especially because that's
Yeah.
pretty much what you knew Steve
Well,
Carell for at that
it's
point.
Steve Carell and Dane Cook. You
Right.
think it's
Yeah.
comedy?
And I remember watching it, and like I just remember waiting for it to get funny.
right, which is that's a sad part of a comedy when you have to
Yeah.
wait for it to get funny.
Yeah.
But so honestly, her character in that film is totally lost on me then because I don't.
Oh yeah,
remember
we're not
anything.
even bringing her up.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Emily Blunt. This is your film that we're talking about, and Dane Cook and Steve Carell's name are getting thrown out there.
Okay, Charlie Wilson's War was the next one.
Oh, Tom Hanks, man. Yep, I remember that. I don't remember her character,
I never saw it.
but
Didn't it have Philip Seymour Hoffman,
I was gonna say I feel like Julia
Oh.
Roberts or something was in that too.
Julia Roberts. Yep.
R.I.P. Philip
Weird.
Seymour Hoffman. Way to bring that one up.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Her next one was The Great Buck Howard.
Is that about magic?
Oh, Mabes.
Magic.
Yeah, it's about an illusionist.
I just snorted.
Yes, it's
All
about
right.
magic.
Ooh. Wait, who is the main character in it?
Your
Steve
mom.
Was it Steve Carell?
Do you get you get?
It was Colin Hanks. Tom Hanks was in it too.
Oh, Tom Hanks' son.
yeah.
Okay, you give Ash a harder lemonade, and she's just all over the place on that.
In the Great Buck Howard?
Yeah. Buck Howard was played by John Malkovich.
Oh,
And then I think Colin Hanks was the assistant to John Malkovich. And then Tom Hanks was mad that Colin Hanks was the assistant to John Malkovich.
Amanda, don't you do a good John Malkovich impression?
Anyone can do a good John Malkovich impression. All you just have to do is over enunciate every single word.
Where is the microphone?
Wow, it's John Malkovich.
All right, so we're going to apologize because Emily Blunt listens to this podcast quite often. And so far, there hasn't been anything that I'm like, oh my God, I love that movie with Emily Blunt in it.
Do you remember Sunshine Cleaning?
Nope.
Yes.
What was it?
It was Emily Blunt.
It's
and
isn't
Amy
it
Adams.
Emily Blunt and Amy Adams and their like crime scene cleanup.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I do remember that one a little bit.
It was a little like offbeat.
Say it, and it's what Andy was saying was that indie like
Yep.
run of movies like Little Miss Sunshine, Sunshine Cleaning, like a lot of just like indie roles.
Got
Yep.
it. Okay.
She did an episode of The Simpsons.
Did she play herself?
No.
Dang it.
Her next movie was The Young Victoria.
Is that period piece?
Yes, she was the young Victoria.
How did I know?
You might recognize the cover.
Oh, I do. I do. She's like her head's like on a prince or on a duke.
Prince
She's
Albert.
She's just like laying there.
Her next movie is Curiosity. Oh, that was a 10-minute thing. I don't know what that was. Maybe a short?
Curiosity. I don't know. I'm curious.
The Wolfman.
Oh
Wait,
man,
was
that
that-
movie was rough.
It's not good.
No, so it's
Anthony Hopkins.
Benicio del Toro, Anthony Hopkins, and it was like remaking The Wolfman. Like they were rebooting the franchise.
Yeah.
And the prosthetics are terrible. The CG's
was
terrible.
Uh-oh.
They
The fight scenes were just like, what is happening?
yeah, it's like weird like quick cuts and then you would just see like a furry paw just like strike at something and then blood would just like it was bad.
It was just poorly directed or just overall low budget film.
I don't think it was low budget at all.
That's the worst part.
Yeah,
then
I think it was definitely poorly directed.
It was very poorly directed, and I think that I think they were caught too much up in like we're making a new Wolfman. We want it to be gritty and edgy because
Right.
it was very dark.
So that doesn't make any sense to me because Anthony Hopkins and Benicio del Toro. Why am I putting an L in there? Benicio. You would think with those two actors, you couldn't screw a film up too bad.
Well,
But-
what I remember is you have Anthony Hopkins and Benicio del Toro both have different accents. So when they talk,
Yeah.
I think if I remember correctly, like Benicio del Toro's trying to do some kind of accent and it doesn't work because he
Oh.
mostly just like mumble talks.
Yeah,
And
sure.
it just doesn't work. And then
It's not
you have
him.
Emily Blunt, I think, as his love interest. And that you're like, no. And like, it just.
Move on. Yeah. I literally just forgot we were talking about Emily Blunt again.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I feel really bad.
she's that forgettable.
No, I'll be honest. Back in the day, because what is this? Over 10 years ago? 12 years ago? Something like that?
This is
2010.
2010.
So yeah, 12 years ago, female roles, a lot of them, especially when they grew popularity, they were always a love interest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
we're not to the part yet where she's
right, like the
a main
strong
character.
female lead, or like one that even as the counterpart of the male lead, is something that happened within the last decade and really blew up. So I'm excited to go through some of the other films here.
Her next one was Wild Target.
I never heard of it.
I recognize the cover, but I never saw it.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Gulliver's Travels.
Oh, was that wasn't the made for TV movie
Was that
though,
No.
right?
That
this
I
was
think
Jack
had Jack
Black.
in it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he redid it then, right? I don't know
was-
if I actually ever saw that one because Ted Danson's is the best one ever.
It has a 4.9 on IMDb,
It
so I
was-
imagine.
Really stupid.
I remember it doing
Oh.
terribly.
Was it is it portrayed as a comedy in that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's Jack Black being Jack Black.
Yeah, right. He's like, yippee-ki-yay-ya.
Yeah.
And then he like runs off.
Just like jumping.
This is gibbity-ba-ba-doo. And he like heads off.
I don't know
Yeah.
how to describe the type of
Yeah,
jumping that he
if
does.
you guys can
like
see
1
Ash
foot
right
at a
now,
time.
she's like moving the shoulder and the arms left and right, like in like a fluid wave motion, like Jack Black would do.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, you're welcome. only we can see it.
So after that, she did the voice of Juliet in Romeo and Juliet.
For some
Oh,
reason I knew
girl.
that. I don't remember why, and I also don't think I finished that film. I think I watched it a little bit, and then I was like,
I think it was cute.
not for me.
It was fine. Her next one is the Adjustment Bureau.
I don't know
Was
what
that-
that is.
Super drama, like
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
And if the affair between a politician and a contemporary dancer is affected by mysterious forces keeping the lovers apart.
That I
Oh.
did not know that film was what that was with the title. I
Nope.
thought it was like a lawyer movie or a finance broker movie.
Making adjustments.
This is about people that are working
Going
on
to
your.
the bureau to make some adjustments.
I'm going to the bureau to make some adjustments. I don't know why that's a
Okay,
rap
that's
name.
great. Her next movie was Salmon Fishing in the Yemen.
I will skip that one, and that's too much Yemen Simmons, Salmons,
All right, well,
and the
maybe,
Bemendamins.
maybe you caught your sister's sister.
I know the other sister. I don't know about your sister.
This is your sister's
Sister,
sister.
sister.
I'd rather watch Tia and Tamara
Oh,
Then-
100 any day.
any day.
Next, she was in The Muppets
Love it.
as Miss Piggy's receptionist.
What is that, Amanda? Because I know you know.
That's the when they like rebooted the Muppet franchise. That was the one with Jason
Okay.
Segel, the Manor Muppet song.
Oh,
so
got it.
that one had a ton of celebrity cameos in it. So I wouldn't be shocked if a ton of people were in that one. But
Yeah.
that movie's great. It's Jason Segel and his brother, and the brother is a Muppet, and like he figures out that that's where he's supposed to be with the Muppets. And so Jason Segel, Amy Adams, and the brother go on like a trip to put the band back together.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. It's honestly like, it's such a good movie. Like if you've never seen the Muppet movie, I would 100% recommend it.
Is it called just the Muppet? Is it just self-titled
It's
Muppets, like a
The
reboot? Or-
Muppets.
The Muppets.
I
Okay.
think it's just The Muppets.
Well, because that was Jason Segel during his heyday too. So
Yep.
yeah.
And he continued that with The 5-Year Engagement.
Oh,
With
interesting.
her?
Yep. With Jason Segel. I think that's the third movie she did with Jason Segel.
That might actually be the first Emily Blunt movie on the list that I would have seen all the way through
Yeah.
because I recall that film.
That's fair.
Yep.
I never saw
I
it.
didn't think it was that bad.
I can't tell you any of the gags or anything funny in it.
I saw it once.
Don't they like break up and they're on again and off again and like they have a bunch of issues and then they finally get married at the end?
I don't know. Watch it.
I guess I got to rewatch it.
Report back.
Yep.
Okay.
After that, she did Looper.
She did blooper.
Oh, Looper.
Looper.
I love Looper.
Blooper reel.
I was like, what?
Blooper is fantastic. Hopes. Can't get cups out of the cupboard.
I was very just like, wait, what?
Oh, he has to go back and hit things out of his hand freeze.
The entire film is just him going back in time to like mess with him and like trip himself. Like, if I wanted to fall down those stairs. I feel bad. What is her role in that film?
I don't know. I feel like I just watched this.
No, I did just watch it. And Bruce Willis has like a love interest who's like an Asian lady, but I don't remember Emily Blunt's.
Is it Joseph Gordon-Levitt's
character.
love interest? Because I thought he had a love interest.
It must. It has to be.
I think you're right.
It has to be. But it wasn't a very big
Forgettable.
role. It wasn't a big role. Yeah.
I gotta watch that
sad.
again. I like that movie.
It's good.
It is really good. And they have these prosthetics on Joseph Gordon-Levitt that looks like Bruce Willis,
make him
right?
look like Bruce
or pretty
Willis,
close.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then she did Arthur Newman.
Arthur Newman.
Listen, Miss
I don't
Blunt, can you get your shit together and make some movies I've
Can
seen?
you
She-
get your shit together?
Please.
She did a voice in The Wind Rises.
All right.
Is that a movie about a fart?
It looks like anime.
Stupid. The Wind Rises.
Look at the life of Hiro Horikoshi.
The Darkness Rises.
Nope. Okay.
No, I don't think I've seen it, and Amanda isn't saying a word, so she hasn't seen
I've
it.
never
Edge
heard
of
of it.
Tomorrow.
Oh, hell yeah. I love that movie.
That might
We
be
talked
the
about this
first
in-
film that
in,
I have seen
Tom
all
Cruise,
the way
right?
through since the 5-year engagement.
So it's Tom Cruise, right?
Yeah, Tom Cruise. This movie's great. I mean, I think we'll get there, but I think they're making a sequel.
Ooh.
But-
Is it Live, Die, Repeat? Are they actually going to call it that?
Yeah. That movie is incredible. The visuals are great. The prosthetics are great. They are actually wearing real suits. Like a lot of that stuff is real that they're wearing on their bodies.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I have nothing bad to say about that movie. I think it's great.
I remember, I love the premise. I love Tom Cruise like getting killed over and over again. But isn't it because, Emily Blunt's character, does she ever remember him, or does he have to force her to remember him every time?
He has
I forget.
to force her to remember him every single time. But
Right.
basically he's stuck in a Groundhog's Day loop.
Yeah.
But she had been. Or she knew somebody who had been.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I felt like she was familiar with what was happening to him somewhere in the story.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. But she was really good. I remember I really liked her in that film.
Well,
I liked her character.
Her
and
character is super badass. Like
she's awesome.
She's like the general. Like she's like the like the big badass. Like who kills all
Yeah.
the big bugs and stuff. And like so, he seeks her out, and she's this like killing all the guys and stuff. I want to say she's like the leader or the captain or something, but I don't remember.
Can we do a review where we don't know the films and we'll just try to make it up? So she's the guy, she's the big one, and she kills all the guys and stuff, and then and she's good. He dies, and she comes to him as the person, and then it stops.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Would you guys say that this is where she became a name? Like this is where you'd remember her from?
This would be a prominent film on her resume for sure.
Yeah, I think that she was getting more well known, and then this I think was one of the first bigger roles for her to break her out of like the generic pretty girl role.
Yeah.
Right. She wasn't just a love interest in a period piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was pretty mano-a-mano with Tom Cruise on that film,
Well,
which is man to man, which doesn't make
taught
sense.
him how to. She taught him how to fight. That's her character.
Right.
She taught him
That's
how to
right.
fight.
I need to see that film again because I remember enjoying it. I don't even know if I own it. Do I own it?
No.
Damn it.
He's good.
It's good.
Go listen to Tom Cruise.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We have a Tom Cruise street cred.
Yeah.
Next, she was in Andy's favorite movie, second favorite movie, Into the Woods.
oh. Oh, girl.
We all know how Andy feels about musicals.
God, I can't handle. I just hate Mamma Mia the most. Okay, and then everything else is like I can watch it, but
Sounds
no
to
more
me,
Mamma Mia.
Sounds to me like you just don't like Meryl Streep.
I hate Meryl Streep. I don't think she's a great actress. Everybody thinks she's wonderful. I think she's crap. Sorry.
She's a glasses actress.
What does that mean? She always
that?
puts them on when she.
She has this like her acting style. Like she'll like take her glasses off and she'll like bite on them, or she'll put them in her hair, or she'll put them back on, or like
She uses a prop all the time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh.
I remember watching Into the Woods, and I watched it, and it ended, and I was like, that is over now. Like, I will never be watching that again. Like,
So I know I turned it off, Amanda, because I could not handle it. But can you guys humor me with the story of Into the Woods? What is it actually about?
it's like multiple fairy tales all kind of rolled into one story.
Okay,
So-
and it is a musical the whole way through, right?
Yeah, but they still talk sometimes. But
Okay.
so it's like you have like the big bad wolf and the evil witch, and then you have like a Cinderella kind of story and
Okay,
a Snow White
got
kind
it.
of story, and they all kind of like Sin City intermingle with each other.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
here's the general synopsis. A witch tasks a childless baker and his wife, who's Emily Blunt,
And
With
James
procuring-
Corden.
with procuring magical items from classic fairy tales to reverse the curse put on their family tree.
Wait, James Corden as in like the talk show British guy?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive they were like the married couple.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yes, he was the baker.
He was the baker.
Yes. The next movie was Sicario.
Oh. Why do I not remember what that was about?
You probably didn't see it.
Isn't she badass in that one too?
I don't know that
Or
one.
am I thinking like isn't this her version of Atomic Blonde or something like that where she's like a cool like ruthless killer, or am I totally off?
I don't know. My app just froze.
Oh no. All right. Let's fill some time. Fill some time. So Amanda, what Emily Blunt's favorite fashion look? Go.
My favorite look of hers.
Yes, yeah. What's your
I'll
favorite?
just
And then
say
I'll tell you mine.
The mech suit from Edge of Tomorrow.
Yes. And
She
I
had a big
will
badass
agree.
sword.
Okay, I got it back.
Oh,
You can stop.
excellent.
Okay.
Thank God.
Sicario, an idealist FBI agent, is enlisted by a government task force to aid in the escalating war against drugs at the border area between the U.S. and Mexico.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a female heroine
But she's
story,
like an
but-
FBI agent, so she probably could be
Okay.
badass still.
Sure. Because she's the main character in that, right? Or is she
don't know.
part of an ensemble cast that?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
The
talk.
next one she did
Good
was
talk.
The Huntsman Winter's War.
Ooh, I remember that one. I don't know if I liked it.
So this was the sequel, though, right?
Oh, is that Snow White and the Huntsman?
Yeah, I think this is the sequel.
Oh, interesting.
They did a sequel,
They did a sequel?
like the Snow White and the
'Cause-
Huntsman
Because
from
the first
Kristen
one had
Stewart.
Kristen Stewart in it. This one did not. It still had Charlize Theron. Still had Chris Hemsworth.
Interesting.
Actually, I thought this one was better.
I don't know.
It's coming back to me. Like I thought this one was better reviewed than the first one.
C'est
Interesting.
possible? I don't know.
Okay.
Her next one was The Girl on the Train.
I haven't seen it. You saw it?
No?
the
maybe?
girl on the train. I've never even heard of
Girl
that.
on the Train.
Is it about a girl on
It's
a train?
about a missing persons investigation.
I feel like Emily Blunt can play that
I remember
role well.
that. I wanted to see that.
Yeah. I feel like I remember it too, and I don't think I ever got around to it.
She does. She plays those roles well. You know what she reminds me of? You remember when like Angelina Jolie felt like she was in that role a little bit, like with the Bone Collector and stuff like that. I feel like Emily Blunt can play that role. She's not the new Angelina Jolie, but let's be honest, she might be.
She might be.
She might be.
Her next one was a voice in Animal Crackers.
Is that an anime?
Nope, it was an animation, and I'd never seen it.
Oh, okay.
Then she was a voice in My Little Pony, the movie.
Oh, My
She
Little
was
Pony.
Tempest Shadow and Fizzle Pop Berry Twist.
Whoa, two different
boy.
ponies?
Yeah. And then she did A Quiet Place.
Oh, that's so good.
It's such a good movie.
I was hesitant to watch it because I thought it was going to be stupid. Because right when it came out, there was like 3 other horror movies that came out that were like sort of the same. There was like
Oh, right.
Bird Box on Netflix, and then there was one other
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
and-
well, wait, was that the same time like that guy that's blind that goes after everybody? Right?
Huh?
What?
Like the horror movie Breathe?
Oh, Don't Breathe.
Don't Breathe. Yeah, wasn't that around the same time too?
I don't think so.
I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
I think that was much earlier.
Okay.
But like, you know what I'm talking about though? I feel like right when A Quiet Place
Yeah.
came out, there was like 1 or 2 other movies that were very similar.
Yep.
And so I heard really bad things about Bird Box, and so I was like, well, I don't care about this. So then I watched A Quiet Place because one of my friends told me like, no, you have to watch, like it's so good.
I remember
And-
people saying like you have to watch it in the theater.
Because it has the audio that you need.
Yeah, like it
Yeah.
has like the
the
Scare
surround
factor.
sound.
uh-huh.
I mean, I'll
or
be
lack
honest.
thereof.
I watched it alone in the dark, and it was just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it wasn't. I don't feel like it gets you. I mean, no, there are some jumps and moments, but
Yeah.
overall,
Honestly,
it was a
it's
good film.
It's a slow burn. It's good. And you
Yeah.
think about like, if you were in that situation, like what would you even do? Like you
Right.
can't make a sound. Like, are you kidding me? And then
And
I did like the scene where they're in the there's a scene where they're in a grocery store, and the grocery store is like pretty much empty except for like the entire chip aisle. And because you think
because you have to
like,
be so loud.
you
Yeah.
can't make any noise, so you can't have
Right.
loud
Yeah.
food. And it was
Right.
like, I will say that little stuff like that is what people paid attention to when they were making that film, and that was
Right.
cool because you could tell that they knew what they were doing. So it was that.
Can you
stuff was
imagine
cool.
people in the movie theater? You're like, I can't chew my popcorn. I can't open up my Twizzlers. Like,
Wait,
Right?
but John Krasinski directed it, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Right? And it's so weird when, dude, I've known him as Jim from The Office for so long. To know somebody to direct a horror film like that, who's Jim from The Office, is weird to me. But
Now we've Mr. Fantastic, baby.
oh yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't last long.
He got turned into spaghetti.
Okay, so after that, she did of the voice of Juliet again in Sherlock Gnomes.
Oh my god.
Wait, is that actually like the same universe as Romeo and Juliet? Then, oh, okay, got it.
And then she was in Mary Poppins Returns.
Oh, she was Mary Poppins.
How do you feel, Amanda,
Okay, let me
about
say.
this movie? Because I know you're a big fan of the OG.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, so we don't know.
Can I be honest with
The
you?
verdict's out.
I hated it.
Okay. I heard really mixed things about it, and Lin-Manuel Miranda like did the music, so I know the music's probably gonna be like fine. The songs he writes are fine. They're
Sure.
great. Like, but I love Mary Poppins so much that like it's just another one of those movies where if they were gonna make a sequel, they should have done it a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I think that like this sequel is at a point where I'm like, nobody really remembers Mary Poppins anymore, except for apparently me. But like, it just, I felt like it was too little too late. And
No
if they
one remembers
were
but me.
gonna do it, you need to have the original people back, and it's too late. You can't. So
Yeah.
I really don't have any desire to watch it.
I just found myself watching it. I'm just like, I don't want to be watching this anymore.
That's how I felt with Charlie and Chocolate
was like-
Factory.
Uber corny,
Yeah.
just like too much. It didn't have that charm like the old one did.
Would you guys
like-
be pissed if they redid Wizard of Oz?
I mean, I feel like
Like a true remake or a remake,
no. What did they try to do?
and it just fell
The
flat.
one with like James Franco.
Oh yeah, that one was different though,
Wasn't
right?
it
Wasn't
Oz
that
the
a telling
Great
of
and Powerful?
Oz? Yeah, I mean that's
Oh,
different.
yeah.
That's different than like retelling the same story
Well,
again.
yeah,
Sure.
that,
But-
that one was a prequel. That was when everybody was doing prequels. So
Yeah.
Right.
that
Prequel's the new
was awful.
sequel.
yeah, that one was telling the story of the Wizard of Oz and then how the Bad Witch
Yeah.
became the Bad Witch. At least it was like sort of original, but honestly,
Yeah.
it was stupid.
Yeah, it was really bad. So then she did Quiet Place Part 2.
Oh,
Which I
so
haven't seen yet.
we're getting close
Yeah,
to
we're current.
This is 2020. Yeah.
For some reason, I thought she had a bunch more bangers, but apparently,
I feel like you say that on every street cred episode.
I know. I was
I'm
really
surprised.
surprised by Brad Pitt. By the way,
Okay.
I thought he had way more bangers, but he didn't. So
Yeah,
Emily
you
Blunt.
you strong armed us into that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
did.
definitely did. I'm not over it.
Yeah, I did. I'm still upset. Okay.
All right. Well, if no one saw that one yet, next she did Wild Mountain Thyme, like Thyme, like the herb.
The Herb.
The Herb. I've never even heard of that.
Neither have I.
So I need to say to Emily Blunt again, because I know you're still listening.
You
we
do this
ain't
on every
seen
episode.
shit.
Yeah. You
Well,
do.
I'm sorry.
Who's Jamie Dornan?
Don't
Isn't
know.
he the 50 Shades of Grey guy?
Oh, I think you might be right.
Emily Blunt should have been in that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, he was that guy. He yeah. So he was in Wild Mountain Thyme with her. Looks like a romance.
No thanks.
Whatever. Did y'all see Jungle Cruise?
Hell yeah, I did, girl.
Amanda did. I did
saw
not.
it.
Talk to me. Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
I thought it was great.
I
talk to
didn't.
me.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. They it wasn't perfect at all.
Right.
They kind of shoehorned in a romance at the end that I thought was unnecessary.
It was the romance was a little like I don't know if I buy that.
Yeah. yeah,
Yeah.
It was very like unnecessary. They could have just
Wait,
been
it was
friends.
it with The Rock that she was romantic with? Of
course it was.
He's almost 50.
Yeah.
So.
In the movie, he's way older than that.
Oh.
Watch it and find out.
Okay.
I thought she did the role well, though. I thought like she does like the adventurer, like especially like British adventurer wearing the hat and
yes.
the tall boots, and like I think she does that role pretty well. But
Honestly, their chemistry together was pretty good. Like her and The Rock.
they bounce off each other.
And
Yeah.
then she was believable. There were moments that were stupid. There were moments that were good. I thought it was good. Would I watch it again? Yeah. Would I watch it again multiple times? No.
yeah,
Will I watch it again once? Yes. Twice? Get out of my ass. All right.
so her next movie coming out is in 2023, Oppenheimer, Interesting.
Oppenheimer.
and she is Kitty Oppenheimer.
Kitty Oppenheimer.
It's about a scientist who developed the atomic bomb.
Okay, that could be cool. That could be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her next movie is after that is The Fall Guy.
Okay.
Then she's in a show called The English, a movie called Pain Hustlers, Live, Die, Repeat, and Repeat,
Oh, shoot. So it is called Live, Die, Repeat, and Repeat.
and then Ball and Chain.
I have to say that I think Emily Blunt, I think we caught her early. And I think that she has a lot of good movies still to come. I think she's in her prime right now
I think
in
so
Hollywood.
too. Did you hear the rumor of her being Sue Storm?
No, but that would be rad.
Well, yeah, because, John Krasinski was Reed Richards, and so people want her to be Sue Storm.
And she would make a great Sue Storm, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, better
absolutely.
than Jessica
I mean,
Alba.
better than Jessica Alba.
Hey, come on, guys. She tried.
It
she
was
tried.
so bad.
Right? I don't think that qualifies in the acting world. You know what? She tried really hard.
Some people
Give her
don't.
a-
Some
give
people
her an
don't
Oscar.
need to act to be on screen. So there's that.
I mean, honestly,
Are you just saying she's pretty?
Well, that was the whole thing with Hollywood too, is that not a lot of people took her seriously as an actress because they just thought she was a pretty face.
Well, she's also not a good actress.
Depends on the movie. We should do Jessica Alba.
Okay, listen.
Why?
Tell me one good movie. Tell me one good movie Jessica Alba was in.
The one where they take her eyes. That
So
one wasn't bad.
The Eye.
Yeah, The Eye. That wasn't bad.
You didn't even know what it's called.
Good Luck Chuck was funny. But that's because she plays
it
like a
her
ditzy
acting?
goof.
So she plays herself.
Okay, yeah. That's
Well, then
fair. Sin City.
But she's one of the worst parts of that movie.
Fool's Gold.
She was not in that. That was Kate Hudson.
I was about to be like, she ain't in that.
Oh. Okay, never mind then. I
The
got nothing.
Honest Company commercials.
She's a great entrepreneur. I'll give her that.
I mean, she really is, dude. The Honest Company is everywhere.
yeah.
It's the brand
Oh,
of
it's
shitty
crazy.
applesauce you get at apple juice you get at McDonald's.
Well, normally at the end of the series, we talk about what our favorite film is, but there's really only one to choose from for Emily Blunt. For me,
Romeo and Juliet.
Day After Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow.
That's what I mean.
Day After
Totally
Tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow. Is
With
that with
Jake Gyllenhaal.
The apocalypse movie.
Don't they have
I
like
like The Quiet
snow
Place.
dogs in that or something?
Yeah, it's dumb.
Mano, what's your favorite? And what are you going to go back and watch?
What am I going to go back and watch? Live, Die, Repeat. What is my favorite movie that she's in from this list? The Muppets.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. I need to see the Muppets because I do like the Muppets, and when I get a recommendation from Amanda, I should take it. I know
Damn
she doesn't
right
do
you
the same
should.
for me. I know she doesn't do the same for me because I told her Nothing But Trouble was amazing and she hated it. So
But I still watched it, didn't I?
you did watch it. Thank you for watching.
Never again.
One and done, you son of a bitch.
That is
Chevy
a one
Chase.
and done.
Demi Moore, baby. Bobo and Little Devil.
Oh my God.
I feel like any of our listeners that have watched Nothing But Trouble, we need to send them a $5 gift card or something.
Also, can we do a poll on our Instagram? Do you like Nothing But Trouble? Or did we already do that?
I think we already did.
What did people say? Yes or no? Do you remember?
Def not.
I don't know. We have more followers
Damn
now.
it.
Let's do it again.
Well, awesome. Ash, thanks for running us through that.
Yep.
Sorry you had technical issues there, but Amanda and I are good at filling time.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. Amanda, where can people come and talk to us and support our channel and everything else under the sun?
Okay, so come check out our Instagram at Real Awkward Podcast. You can come hang out with us over there, or if you have any recommendations on people we should do for this series, go ahead and slide into our DMs. We also have
Write it down on a piece of paper and
right.
take a picture of it.
Right, excuse me, I forgot. Write it down on a piece of paper, take a picture of it, send that into our DMs. That's the only way it happens.
It's not true. You guys do it any way you want.
Shh, listen to only my voice. And then we also have a Patreon, patreon.com/Real Awkward Podcast. $3 a month gets you exclusive episodes, some other cool stuff over there. So go check that out as well.
Excellent. Until we do another Street Cred McGred. I will never say that again. I apologize
Please
to
don't.
both of you.
Rewind.
Another Street Cred McGred. Oh, sorry.
Gruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois.
60652. Take a blunt out of crime.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, we got to go before they kill me. We will talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.